Lujain, are you ready to start sharing your ideas?
Yes, I can start with that.
Okay, start please.
First, the suggestion for a new law is usually introduced by the Government Council of Ministers. If the suggestion has enough support from the members of the Legislative Council, it becomes a bill. The bill is discussed, and members of the Legislative Council vote on the suggested amendments. Uh, this is uh, this is this is followed by a second reading when the members of the Legislative Council discuss and approve the new amended bill by voting on it. Approved by absolute majority, it becomes an act of parliament law and is sent to the president of the National Authority of Issuance.
Issuance. Thank you. No more than that. That's very fantastic. Really, thank you. George, can you do that? Read your paragraph, George.
I didn't complete it.
You didn't complete.
Sorry, I
So
didn't
just
complete.
share the parts that you have done, please. Can you?
Yes.
Okay.
I wrote the first.
Draft. Yes.
uh,
So share
I
it.
don't think it's true.
I sent
I
you
don't
something.
think
Let's
it's
see.
right.
I sent you something yesterday. You can make it, I know, even if you haven't written. So let's start sharing what you have done or what you can do. Try it.
I'm sorry.
You can't?
I don't. I can't.
Jude, okay, try thinking about that in 5-10 minutes. You can work on it while listening. Jude, can you?
Yes, I can.
Okay, do that.
Stage number one, the proposal stage. It is indeed for the Council of Ministers to propose draft federal laws. Stage number two, presentation stage to the Federal Nation Council. It is indeed for the Council of Ministers to refer the draft law after its presentations to the Federal Nation Council for discussions. Stage number four, the approval and certifications stage.
Certification,
It is
yes.
indeed to submit the draft law syndication, the draft law after the Federal Nation Council has finished discussions at number five, signation and issuance stage.
Issuance.
It is indeed for issuance. It is indeed for his Highness, the President of the state, to take the bill and issue it after ratification by the Federal Summary Council. Six, the President gives his or has
agreement. Now, Jude, you have done something good, but you have done it so long. Now, look at the paragraph here. You need to rewrite it in the same way. So don't write it as a long paragraph, just a short one using the notes on the previous page. Now, your pronunciation also needs some care. You have added some extra vocabulary. You need to pronounce the words well so that everybody would understand your ideas. I could read what you have written. When you are reading them, you are making some problems with pronunciation. Be careful about that, please. Now, Shaima, start yours, please.
أستاذ أقرأ اللي كتبته قصدك؟
Yes, that's it, no more.
يلا. First, the Council of Ministers suggests an idea for a new law. If the suggestion has enough support from big members, it may become part of the government program. At this stage, it is called a bill. Big member, it became a bill. Big member vote on suggest amendment. This is followed by a second reading when the bill is discussed and approved. If by absolute majority it becomes a law, finally it is sent the President at the State of Palestine for issuance.
Thank you. Now, سمعان.
يلا أستاذ أقرأ.
Yeah.
First, the government called the Council of Ministers
Council of Ministers.
Council of Ministers suggestion a new law of the suggestion has enough support from members of the legislative council. It becomes a bill. Then bill is discussed and members of the legislative councils vote on the suggested
Legislative
amendment.
Council, سمعان. Legislative Council.
This is called the first reading. This is following by second reading. When it is approved by absolute majority, it becomes
Majority.
an act of parliament law. Finally, it is sent to the President of the National Authority of Insurance for Insurance.
Say it. Issuance. President. Rais. President. Okay, say that. President
of the National Authority for Issuance.
Thank you very much. Now, you did write it well. There are some problems with pronunciation while reading. We need to care about how we say the words. Thank you very much. Now, another student that has something to say, Yaqub. Read, Yaqub. Are you ready? Come on. What have you been doing? Now, everybody, please listen again. Lujain will be reading hers. You need to follow it. So, Lujain, please repeat it slowly for them. Can you?
Yes, I can.
Okay, do that.
First, the suggestion for a new law is usually introduced by the Government Council of Ministers. If the suggestion has enough support from the members of the Legislative Council, it becomes a bill. The bill is discussed and members of the Legislative Council vote on the suggested amendments. This is followed by a second reading when the members of the Legislative Council discuss and approve the new amended bill by voting on it. Approved by absolute majority, it becomes an act of parliament law and is sent to the President of the National Authority for issuance.
Thank you very much.